Power 92, fresh new Phil Collins, good stuff with the Christopher Lance. We're happening here at the Power Station now.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yes.
On 94.5 Cool FM.
100.3 KCRX, Bulb Phoenix, Arizona's hardest.
Is KCCP 104.7 FM, your number one hit music station.
93 commercial-free KDKB.
To license it.
Arizona in the morning from 910 KFYI. Good morning, I'm Charlie Van Dyke. 21 before 8 o'clock. The clouds should give way to some sunshine by afternoon. Talk.
KRIZ, that was Donna Summer's Last Dance. Renegade Radio with Eddie Webb on 98 KUPD.
When you hear great classics, you're hearing KSLX, Scottsdale.
You're rocking with the Yeti.
I think this guy's a couple cans short of a six-pack.
The hairiest rocker on the planet.
Yes!
The Yeti Radio. Powered by DavidLeeMachine.com. Welcome to the Phoenix music scene on the YetiRadio.com.
What he said. Good Monday evening, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. And hope your Monday wasn't too terrible. Mine sucked ass, but that's okay. I'll get over it. Besides, we're going to listen to some great music tonight. Have a blast. And y'all stay tuned because we got a lot of new music for you this week. Stay tuned for that coming up at the top of the hour. This band's got a show coming up here shortly. So I don't have time to take notes and spit it all out. But check out their social media. Here's Scorpion versus Tarantula with Short Leash right here on the Yeti Radio.
Chugga!
Scorpion versus Tarantula with Short Leash. Right here on the Yeti Radio. Happy Monday to you. We're going to make your Monday better if it was crappy. Or at least we're going to try. So try and keep it as mistake-free as possible tonight. And try and have as much fun as possible. So stay tuned because you got all this stuff coming up right there on the TV as it's scrolling right through it. And unfortunately, this week's interview with Stereo Rex, supposed to be Friday at 5 o'clock, has been pushed back to May 19th. Some scheduling issues, not a big deal. We all seem to forgot that the Mesa Music Festival was this weekend. So, things are a little crazy and a little busy. So, we just rescheduled it real quick, and it's all set and ready to go. It will be May 19th at 7 o'clock. So, tune in to catch Stereo Rex right here in the studio with the Yeti. And we're going to have a blast with that as well, along with everybody else that's coming up here shortly. So, we got a whole bunch of stuff happening out in the music scene itself, and right here on the Yeti Radio. So just stay tuned and try and keep up with me. It's not a challenge. It's, my God, we're having fun and we're staying busy. That's for damn sure. Next up, we got a little full capacity for you with Shit Creek, because we've all been up that once in a while, right? Right here on the Yeti Radio. New Music Monday coming up top of the hour.
Oh, yeah.
Through the daily grind, I'm Gemma. You're listening to the Yeti Radio.
There you have it. Little Miss Gemma. And you're listening to the Yeti Radio. That's for sure. And a couple of shout-outs real quick. Focus TV, tearing it up and getting everybody's videos out to the entire 195 countries of this great planet. And they're having all sorts of fun and having some difficulties, but they're getting it ironed out and getting things running and keeping it going. And also they have what is called the Big Solo Cup Party Rock My Weekend Band Camp. Don't know where it's going to be at yet, and they're not going to start booking anything until then, but it's definitely going to be one hell of a party. RVs, fifth wheels, tents, campers, barbecues. Don't forget to invite me. Okay? Well, I'll bring Jerry with me. And Penny and Travis, they show up, but we'll bring them in tow with. But it's going to be an amazing weekend. It's going to be all local bands. It's going to be televised on Focus TV. And just bring all your friends and family and all your fans and come hang out for a weekend and find some more bands, because there's going to be more than just the one you go to check out or your friends. You know, everybody gets a chance to listen to everybody play for that weekend. And again, it's going to be televised worldwide, so definitely some serious exposure possibilities right there. So check that out with Focus TV. Again, that's the Big Solo Cup Rock My Weekend Band Camp. Remember, this time, what happens at band camp needs to stay at band camp, please. And keep the flutes at home, too. Anyway, another shout out for Rockin' Free Live, Miss Penny and Mr. Travis. Also doing amazing things out there in the scene as well. And then a huge shout out to the Phoenix metal scene, Mr. George G. Harlan, right, hanging out with the Yeti for his interview. And then he's promoting the hell out of me on all of his pages and keeping it rolling. So thank you very much, and keep it going, because we're going to have all sorts of fun. Now, this band, to my understanding, is a Arizona local band, but from about, what would you say if you were listening, Mike, 25 years or so? Maybe a little more. But they got signed, and they got notification of being signed with the label out back of the Mason Jar, which I learned something new this past weekend, is now the home of the Rebel Lounge. And yes, I'm that new to the scene. And I'm learning. Bear with me. But out by the dumpster, out back, these guys got told to be in San Francisco at the record label. So that's a pretty cool story. Now, you know, how many bands get signed out back by the dumpster? So anyway, this goes out for Mike over at the Rooms. The band's called Crushed. ED on the end of that one. And the song's called Lit, right here with the Yeti.
That's how it goes. Your life.
That is Crushed. The song's called Lit. Right here on the Yeti Radio.
So full of life.
The Yeti.
So full of energy.
And power! The Yeti.
Let's see. What are we going to do next? Because we've got about 7 minutes before top of the hour. Oh, darn. Let's do some Dawn of the Rising. Here they are with Just Broken.
The Yeti. The Yeti. The Yeti.
You will never see the light again.
Well, there were words that were spoken, and there were bonds that were broken. And there's a man stuck inside his mind. Demise, there's no compromise. You're twisting in your fate. Pure unadulterated hate. Lies embedded in your mind. In their lies or crimes, you will never see the light again. The truth that was spoken, alone in the closet you had chosen. There's a man stuck inside his mind. Demise, there's no compromise. You're twisting in your fate. Pure unadulterated hate. Lies embedded in your mind. In your lies or crimes, you will never see the light again.
Now we got a little Deirdre for you with Bleed For Me right here on the Yeti Radio, live on Twitch and YouTube.
What I wanna
TheYetiRadio.com.
Now.
The new music.
How's everybody feel this afternoon? Thank you.
Stop!
Hey, a volunteer. How you doing, buddy?
I was just going for more cheese and mac.
On the Phoenix music scene.
All right!
Now. Exclusively.
Thank you.
Welcome to New Music Monday right here with the Yeti on the Yeti Radio, live on Twitch and YouTube. Big shout out to Mr. Rex Van Dyne hanging out with us over on YouTube chat. Thanks for joining, sir. Hope you enjoy the show. We're going to start it off on the slower end of the spectrum. We've got a couple of country songs for you that are new this week. And we're going to start off with a little Miss Ashley Wineland for you. She was just over at the State Farm Stadium for the motocross weekend that we had over there. That had to be a blast, and I'm so brokenhearted that I had to miss that one. But here's Miss Ashley with her new single, "I'm Going Home," right here on the Yeti Radio.
I've been a lost and lonely vagabond, going with no end in mind, drifting through the seas of life, hoping to find that special place finally pulling me in its embrace. And for the first time in my whole life, I felt it happen today. I'm going home where the light is stronger, where if the days went longer, I wouldn't mind, where love isn't selfish and kind, and peace of mind isn't all that hard to find. Oh, I'm going home, it's my time. You never know when it happens, it just finds you one day, and the moment that it does, you'll never be the same. If I never see another place for the rest of eternity, well, that's alright by me, 'cause I'm going home where the light is stronger, where if the days went longer, I wouldn't mind, where love isn't selfish and kind, and peace of mind isn't all that hard to find. Oh, I'm going home, it's my time. By the grace of God, I'm finally here. Been waiting for so many years. Life can run a gauntlet on the man, but I don't mind, 'cause I'm finally home where the light is stronger, where if the days went longer, I wouldn't mind, where love isn't selfish and kind, and peace of mind isn't all that hard to find. Oh, I'm finally home. Oh, I'm finally home. Oh, I'm finally home. It's my time.
Miss Ashley Wineland with her new single, "I'm Going Home," right here on New Music Monday with the Yeti We also got Alliance, Apaches in a Band, hanging out over on YouTube. They got a new single out this week as well, so it's coming up a little bit later. But thanks for hanging out and checking the whole show out. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And but next up, we've got the Highway 260 Band with their new single, The Hunt, right here on New Music Monday with the Yeti.
Early to bed and early to rise, up before the sun touches the sky. Put some coffee on and start the truck. Gonna grab my gun and test my luck. Drive out to the spot and open the door. Yeah, the wind feels colder than ever before. And off in the distance a bull elk calls. To get to where he's at, it's gonna take some balls. Feel that chill, of the hunt. Feel that thrill, yeah, of the hunt. Colder it gets. Yeah, walk through these woods with no regrets. Down in the canyon he calls again. I just hope I can stay downwind. Feel that chill, of the hunt. Feel that thrill, yeah, of the hunt. Sides. Yeah, me and mine are eating good tonight. I pull the trigger, yeah, I hear the bang. And through the canyons, the echo ring. Feel that chill. Feel that thrill.
The Highway 260 Band.
Oh, yeah.
Their new single, The Hunt, right here with the Yeti. Next up, we got the Joeys for you. We've got their new single as well. It's Throw You Away, right here. New Music Monday with the Yeti. Live on Twitch and YouTube.
My lies and my illusions, you'll believe in every delusion. I'll be gone, gone without a trace. You'll look for me, just longing for something, just to find an unfamiliar face. You're gonna love fantasy, but it's just another broken memory. As you wait through the night for my phone call, you're wondering just where you went wrong. As I rest easy knowing that I'm not alone. I know it's
TheYetiRadio.com. We salt our margaritas, not sidewalks. on the Phoenix music scene.
The Joeys, Throw You Away. New music right here with the Yeti. And so we're off to a great start. 3 down. We got like 6 more to go. So stay seated. Unless you got to get up and go to the drink, or, well, you got to go to the bathroom, of course. But, yeah, we know how that is.
The Phoenix music scene. It's so hot. No, literally.
Next up on New Music Monday, it's TV Tragedy. They got a new album out. Faux show. I tell you what. They're also one of the first group of bands locally that got me hooked on the local scene. When I stumbled across that app that started showing me local bands, and I've still yet to get to see these guys live, and I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Stars just have to align, and ask Rex. He'll tell you it took almost 6 years for me to finally get to see them live, and I'm like, this sucks. I got to get better at this, but I have a crazy life, and that's what happens sometimes. That's why I get to do this show and present all the new music to you. So their new album is called The Fall. And the song that they requested to represent that album tonight, it is a 15-track LP. So here's TV Tragedy and War Incorporated right here. New Music Monday with the Yeti.
Exploiting systematically, no guns are for humanity.
Tragedy with War Incorporated from their new LP, The Fall, right here on New Music Monday with the Yeti. Next up, I believe these guys are from all the way down in Tucson, and the song is called POE, Pieces of Everything. This is As the World Burns, right here with new music on the Yeti Radio.
I throw it in the earth. Think you seen it all, but tonight you're gonna learn. Crossing over lines to the point of no return. I ain't about to front like I really that can serve. All I know is kill it, then I throw it in the earth. Think you seen it all, but tonight you're gonna learn. Crossing over lines to the point of no return. To the point of no return. Right now. Them freeze up when I speak. Under that dirt, I leave them 6 feet. Still I rise, breaking these ties with all these odds stacked against me. If you never had to stand in my shoes, you can never overstand my blues. Cause this life I did not choose. You can see the scars between these tattoos. I ain't about to front like I really that can serve. All I know is kill it, then I throw it in the earth. Think you seen it all, but tonight you're gonna learn. Crossing over lines to the point of no return. The point of no return.
As the World Burns with new music called POE, Pieces of Everything, right here with the Yeti. New Music Monday, the greatest local music scene is coming out of the great state of Arizona, and it can all be found right here with the Yeti. Next up, we've got Echoes in Ashes and their new single, Sight Turned Gray, right here with the Yeti. New Music Monday. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're enjoying the tunes.
Learn
Echoes in Ashes, new music, Sight Turned Gray, right here on New Music Monday with the Yeti. Next up, we've got some Bleed the Fifth for you, right here with the Yeti. These are some awesome guys. I got to interview them over at the rooms in Mesa. They were there for a show and got to sit down with them and hang out for a little bit. Great bunch of guys and everybody. I ain't met anybody that ain't super cool yet. So there's a couple people that might be borderline, but hey, I get along with everybody because I don't care. Because it's the Yeti Radio. Here's Bleed the Fifth with Dead Man's Fingers on the Yeti Radio.
Once more, and once more we stand. One wait with bated breath. For the sun to set, for the air to clear. We begin to rise for our lives. Lots of what's the ground, lots of what's the pain. We miss one of our souls. Stand without a doubt, but we can stand as one. Drinking our hearts, ready for revolution. We stand at the edge of the world. So drink it down, watch it burn. Let it go straight down to hell. We stand at the edge of the world. Another arm in our cups, able to go to sleep. The silent sound. I can't. Dead man's fingers, grasp
Bleed the Fifth, new music, right here with the Yeti. Dead Man's Fingers. Yeah, those guys, they hung out with us. Actually, they were performing over at the rooms, and we got them in early and got them to sit down in the little green room and hang out for a little bit and tell us about them. You check all that out on the Yeti Radio YouTube page. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a subscribe or whatever platform you're looking at. Give me a follow or a like or something. Let me know you're out there. That way we keep all this stuff going. It's an amazing hobby, and hopefully one day it'll actually turn into something. But we're just going to keep pushing forward no matter what, because I get to have all sorts of fun. You know, I had a buddy of mine that's like, why do I want to listen to your show? I got my own. I make my own playlist. I'm like, go ahead. Listen to, listen to everything that they're telling you to listen to. I get to listen to stuff nobody else is listening to yet. And we're putting it out there so that it can get out there further. So that's how the magic happens. And some people don't get it. That's why they live under rocks. But that's what we're here for, and we're having a blast doing it. So wherever you can, go check out a local band, because Ticketmaster's full of shit and all their damn fees. I couldn't believe I saw one post. Guy bought tickets. It was $80 for the tickets. By the time they got done with the fees themselves were more than the damn tickets. So, yeah. What the hell? Cursor's deciding to start doing its own thing. I think my computer's possessed. Well, knock on wood. At least the monitor's acting straight tonight. So, anyway, next up on New Music Monday, we have Alliance, the winners of 2023 Playdio, and awesome bunch of guys and a young lady, and hope they're having fun. Congratulations to everybody on all their new music. And here's Alliance, a.k.a. Apaches in a Band, I believe from Santa Cruz, Arizona. And this is Perception of Madness. New Music Monday with the Yeti.
All of this awesome vision.
Alliance, Perception of Madness. Right here with the Yeti, live on Twitch and YouTube for New Music Monday, April 10th, 2023. And definitely, let's see, where are we at now? So we are at a whole 80 songs so far for New Music 2023. So that's going to be fun. Can't wait for that. It'll be sometime in December. Save up all the new songs that I can. And hopefully most of them come up on Spotify, because that's kind of what I use for the shows to try and help keep track of things. I would prefer to use Apple Music, but Apple Music is still kind of young, and the algorithms that come out of Spotify are a little bit better. And not that I necessarily use any of those particular algorithms, but all of this was already set up, so I just kept running with it, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we get lucky enough, because I've yet to get a notification from Apple about anybody having new music. So I don't think you can actually follow a band on Apple Music. So that's the nice thing about Spotify, is if you're on Spotify and you put out a new song, unless you're Cranberry Suit, who I didn't get notified had a new song. Why, I don't know, because I am following them. I checked it, and the song's there, but yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know if that was me, them, or Spotify, or what, but oh well. I've got it for you tonight, though. It's going to close out New Music Monday right here with the Yeti. It's Cranberry Suit and their new single, That Something, right here live with the Yeti on YouTube and Twitch.
On my wall, now I'm finally
Cranberry Suit. That's something. It's always that something, right? It's that something. Awesome song right there from Cranberry Suit. Thank you to Mr. Lars for hitting me up and sending it to me. And then I went and checked, and I'm like, oh, wow. I didn't get notified. I'm like, damn it. But anyway, we got it. It's out there. It's on the list for tonight and on the list for the end of the year. So stay tuned for that. We figure 4 months in, we're at 80 songs. Ought to be a pretty damn good end of year show. Just, I don't know if I can do the whole thing, but I may just, turn it on, let it run, and we'll just have some fun with it. How's that? We'll see what happens. But maybe I'll win the lottery, and then I can retire early and just concentrate on all this and just have fun. I don't know. Say a prayer for me. Maybe I'll win. Oh, wait a minute. Shit. You got to play first, right? I don't even have time to stop by the store to get a ticket. Look, I take a small one. It don't matter. Oh, well. Anyway, let's see. Where are we at? That's the end of New Music Monday with the Yeti.
Oh, yeah.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's what she said.
Uh-huh. Anyway, let's see. Quick little recap for you. We had Miss Ashley Wineland with I'm Going Home. The Highway 260 Band for The Hunt. There's a whole storyline here with the song titles. And then the Joeys with Throw You Away. TV Tragedy, War Incorporated. As the World Burns, POE, Pieces of Everything. Echoes in Ashes, Sight Turned Gray. Bleed the Fifth, Dead Man's Fingers. We'll leave that one alone. Alliance, Perception of Madness. Great song title, honestly. Because, yeah, that's definitely a perception. It's opinionated across the board. And then we got Cranberry Suit. I said it right this time. That something. All new music. 8 of them are singles. TV Tragedy is the one with the new LP. So check all that stuff out. All these guys are on Spotify. I'm sure they're on Apple Music. And check out all their social media. And if you need to find out who they are, you can go to the Yeti Radio on Twitch. Well, not Twitch. The video's on Twitch, but that depends on if it gets muted or not. If it goes 3 or 4 days without getting muted, then I'll publish it. But Twitch has been yelling at me, so we'll see what happens. But let's see, Facebook and Instagram, everything is the Yeti Radio, to include the website, just .com, and you can find the post, and all the names are highlighted on the post so that you can find out who they are. If you haven't heard them before and you want to go listen to them or find out about them, there's where you do it. So you know what that means, bands? You got to update your social media, put all your band members on there, who does what, where you're from. That way we can talk more about you in the good kind of way. So let us know who you are, what you're doing, where you're from, and trust me, it helps out in the long run so much. But let's see. Now we got to figure out that New Music Monday, now that it's over, we got to figure out what we're going to do for the rest of this. So let's do this guy's got a show coming up. I think he's going to be over at the Yucca. He's got several shows coming up, but I think the one I'm interested in is going to be over at the Yucca Tap Room. So let's see. Let's do Christopher Shane and Nice Ride right here on the Yeti Radio.
First day of summer, on an early afternoon, on a beeline headed out of town on a good time rendezvous. Well, beach sand and suntan, yeah, we got a cold six-pack or two. On a seaside destination, girl, making memories with you. She said, have a nice ride, nice line. Pop the throttle open wide and leave it all behind. Nice ride, nice line. Catch the waves like boats at you and rise up with the tide, yeah. Top down freeway with our hands up in the air. We got a half of the PCH in the rearview mirror. Girl, time's on the horizon, yeah. Well, the gang is bound by bound. They know when the fire's up, there's a party going down. They said, have a nice ride, nice life. Pop the throttle open wide and leave it all behind. Nice ride, nice life. Catch the waves like those at you and rise up with the tide. Sun's gone down, drinks are flowing, making memories side by side. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's getting down, saying life is one night's ride. Yeah, yeah. Nice ride, nice life. Pop the throttle open wide and leave it all behind. Nice ride, nice life. Catch the waves like those at you and rise up with that tide, yeah.
Christopher Shane and the Shane Gang with Nice Ride right here on the Yeti Radio. Done with New Music Monday and just spinning a few more tunes for you. Well, we're not spinning them, but we're playing them digital things. My poor turntables are collecting too much dust. We got to break the vinyl out sometime. Yeah, maybe even that one. Now that I have one. So in case you got a band and you got a music video, hit up Focus TV and check them out. And they've got a form you fill out, send in with your music video on one of the, Google Drive or one of those platforms like that where you can send larger files. And they'll have you aired in all 195 countries within about 24 hours or so. And then you got Miss Penny and Mr. Travis with Rockin' Free Live, setting up shows and pulling bands in to complete some of those shows. And so hit them up, let them know you're interested, and get you some stage time and have some fun in the Arizona music scene. All over the valley, all over the state. Tucson, Yuma, Flagstaff, Prescott. They even got a couple of places in Prescott Valley from what I keep seeing. So definitely, I got to get up there. We got family up there, so maybe we go spend the weekend and I'll get to go play around and go watch some bands play up about mid-state. Up there right about where it starts to turn green. That way you're not down here in all the desert sand. Mr. Michael James was in this band again back in the 90s. We're going to play a second song from him. Again, this is Crushed. This song's called Crescent Dragon Wagon. right here on the Yeti Radio. Crushed with, yeah, I forgot the name of the song, and it's off the screen. Bastards. Damn it. Anyway, that was Crushed. And speaking of the Mason Jar, this next band was playing over at the now Rebel Room this past weekend, and they were over there with Don't Panic and another band I hadn't heard before. So get a chance to check these guys out. Check them all out. It's just amazing in the Valley. It's crazy. So go check all these places out. Go check all the bands out. Whatever genre you like, they're here. Yeah, all of it's here. Just find it. Go out. Get away from all the big companies. Get away from all the bullshit. Let's have some fun and enjoy some crazy stuff. Maybe not too crazy. Anyway, this is Sevilla and their song Alpha right here on the Yeti Radio.
Higher in the vapor,
Sevilla with Alpha right here on the Yeti Radio. And, let's see. They just played over at the Rebel Lounge, put on a great set. So, you see these guys, a bunch of young guys. The lead singer's like 22 years old, I think he said. So, they're young and passionate, and it shows. So, go check these guys out. Have a good time with them. They won't let you down, for damn sure. But we'll get on to this next band that's coming up. And we will do it this way.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jay.
I'm Melissa.
We're from Until the Sun.
And you're listening to the Yeti Radio.
Yes, it's Until the Sun. And tomorrow night, I think doors are about 6:30. They're going to be over at the Rhythm Room. And they were here for their interview. And it was kind of awesome. They actually put the interview on their tour date list. And that was the first thing. It was the Yeti Radio. And I was like, yeah, it's cool. Make a guy feel special. But great band, especially if you like some blues rock. They tear it up and got a great sound. They play well together. They sync real well. And they are very awesome. So get a chance tomorrow night or any other time, check them out. It's Until the Sun. Here they are with Shadow of the Valley right here on the Yeti Radio.
In the shadow of the valley, I watch kingdoms crumble down. In the shadow of the valley, I watch kingdoms crumble down.
Until the Sun, Shadow of the Valley, right here with the Yeti. Oh, yes. And this next band, they're going to be over at the Marquee in June. And they're going to be opening up or in support of a band from my era called Striper. Here's the Centrics with Lady Dynamite right here on the Yeti Radio.
Before you've even taken it close, oh. She's an eight, she's a spade, she's a queen. To rob you of your diamond. Dynamite, 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 dynamite. Lady dynamite, dynamite. She won't need TNT to blow you out of your mind. She's a snake, she's a serpent. She'll take you to her temple, worship her body, and pray it away. So make you wanna say, dynamite, 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 dynamite. Lady dynamite, dynamite. She won't need TNT to blow you out of your Take it down, take it deep, take a breath, don't take the sweet, just like a pill. She needs a thrill, make it chill, and let's make it square. Dynamite, 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 dynamite. Lady dynamite, dynamite. She won't need TNT to blow you out of your dynamite, 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 dynamite. Lady dynamite, dynamite. She won't need TNT to blow you out of your mind. To your mind. To your mind.
The Centrics with Lady Dynamite right here with the Yeti. They were in studio here for an interview, and they'll definitely blow your mind. So go check these guys out. Another young band that's got an amazing amount of potential, and gonna go have some fun over at the Marquee. So definitely check that out. Next up, Mr. Brian Mogul's got a show he's putting on over at the Rooms Band Rehearsal Studios in Mesa, August 26th. That happens to be Women's Equality Day. And so the Yeti opened his big mouth and said, well, it's Women's Equality Day. Why don't you do female-fronted bands or all-female bands or, whatever? And I kind of took it and ran with it, and now I got to see if I can help him find some bands because everybody seems to be busy in August. So I've got I'm 0 for 2, and the next pitch is coming up. Great band, and these guys. I sent a message out to them. They may be discussing it. I see they've seen it, so hopefully they're available and can come up to Mesa and hang out at the Rooms and experience that amazing stage and sound system and lights and have a whole lot of fun with Mr. Brian Mogul and we will be live streaming the event, so maybe we can figure out a way to get it over to Mr. Jerry over at Focus TV, and then he can take it and broadcast it live around the world to all 195 countries. How would that sound, huh? I don't know if we can do that or not, but I might have to send him a message and see what happens. But definitely stay tuned. But like I said, I put a message out to this band. It's She's Not Breathing, and here they are with Haunted by You, right here on the Yeti Radio.
You left me here with nowhere to go. How could you walk away? You said you never fight. Now I'm alone. Now I'm alone. I try so hard to forgive and forget you, but now all I can see is your face. A picture that is burned into my memory. I need a way to erase you from my mind. I need a way to erase you. I'm tired of thinking about you all the damn time. I can't let go, it's hard for me to control. You left into the piece of my heart and my throat. I am hurting myself, I'm holding on tight. Your ghost is here with me every sleepless night. I can hear your voice in the back of my head. I can hear your voice in the back of my head. Nightmares made from those words made me wish that I was dead. It's a knife against my throat. The things you said make me want to choke. Your eyes, they held everything I wanted. I can't let go, it's hard for me to control. You left into the piece of my heart and my throat. I am hurting myself, I'm holding on tight. Your ghost is here with me every sleepless night. Your eyes, they held everything I wanted to see, and a little bit of certainty. Every time I looked at you, I forgot how to breathe. Your ghost is haunting me. Every sleepless night. Your ghost is haunting me. Every sleepless night. I can't let go, it's hard for me to control. You left into the piece of my heart and my throat. I am hurting myself, I'm holding on tight. Your ghost is here with me every sleepless night. Now I'm alone.
She's Not Breathing, Haunted by You. Now we're going to give them a double shot. And don't forget, all the bands that'll be at Mr. Mogul's show on August 26th will also be doing interviews back in the green room and doing a lot of hanging out. So try and come early and try and stay late. We'll figure out a way to get it all done. And but here's a double shot of She's Not Breathing, their latest single, Dying Star, right here on the Yeti Radio.
Starlight, star bright, like every star you see at night. Wish I may
I'm dying to live again, and I don't understand just why you became what you are. A dying star, just to feel again. I can't understand. Let it get this far. You've become a dying star. I hate how much you hate me.
You are just full of me.
Blame me for your misfortune.
Joining your gravity.
And I don't understand. I'm dying to live again, and I don't understand just why you became what you are. A dying star, just to feel again. I can't understand. Let it get this far. You've become a dying star. There's no light to be seen in this dark. I never want back inside of your cold black heart.
Dying star.
The void takes over. I'm dying to live again, and I don't understand just why you became what you are. A dying star, just to feel again. I can't understand. Let it get this far. You've become a dying star. You left me here.
Oops. Double transition. Anyway, Dying Star, She's Not Breathing, right here on the Yeti Radio. And let's see. There's another band I know that's got a female in the band. This is the Insomniacs with Wasting Time, right here on the Yeti Radio.
Why do you have to waste all your time? Why am just
Insomniacs with Wasting Time right here on the Yeti Radio. Well, thank you all for wasting time with the Yeti. Appreciate it. And for those of you coming in after the fact and listening to the recording and or watching it, whichever, and hope you enjoyed at this point. We're coming to the end of the show. I'm gonna play one more song for you. Here's a little Empire of Desire with Bloodlust right here on the Yeti Radio, closing out New Music Monday for April 10th, 2023. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, baby! You looking hot tonight?
Hey,
the Centrics, and you're listening to the Yeti Radio.
Hi, I'm Joshua Strickland.
I'm Jeremy Maggot.
And we're the Bayou Bandits. You're listening to the Yeti Radio.
I'm Preston.
Ken. I'm Bertus.
And we are
Reapers Anarchy.
On the Yeti Radio, baby.
This is Phil Hernandez, and you're listening to the Yeti Radio.
Hey, I'm Kenyon France, and you're listening to the Yeti Radio.
Hi, I'm Gemma. You're listening to the Yeti Radio.
This is Dale, and you're listening to the Yeti Radio.
We're Burn Bridges, and you're listening to the Yeti Radio.
Campers, it's me, Ari Lehman, the first Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. And you're listening to the Yeti Radio. Jason never dies.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining me tonight. Hope you enjoyed the music and good times. We're calling it quits tonight, and hope everybody has a good night. Stay safe, and watch out for all those crazy people out there that don't know how to stay to the right. Move over, damn it.
David Lee Imaging in the Titletown Music Archive and the Live 365 app.
Yep, and one more quick recap. Wrong one. I'm like, why is that list so long? New Music Monday tonight, we had Miss Ashley Wineland with I'm Going Home, Highway 260 with The Hunt, the Joeys with Throw You Away, TV Tragedy, and War Incorporated, As the World Burns, POE, Pieces of Everything, Embers in Ashes, Sight Turned Gray, Bleed the Fifth with Dead Man's Fingers, Alliance with Perception of Madness, and Cranberry Suit with That's Something. Tune in next week for New Music Monday on Monday. Start the show sometime right around 8:30ish. A little warm-up session before 9 o'clock, the top of the hour. We start New Music Monday, and hopefully they keep pumping them out, and we get a few songs every week, and have a blast at the end of the year in December with one really long show for New Music 2023, all from Arizona. So stay tuned for all of that fun stuff, and let's see real quick, because the next interview is going to be next week, April 19th, with Arsenic Kitchen right here in the studio with the Yeti. And then a couple days after that, we'll have Mr. Tommy Gibbons himself in here and get a little lowdown on what he's got going on, and a little bit more info on the revamp he did over at KMS Studios and what he's been doing over there as well. And I believe he's got a concert coming up here shortly. So maybe we'll find out some more information about that as well. So stay tuned. And don't forget, Stereo Rex got postponed until May 19th at 7 p.m. It was supposed to be this Friday. It's the Mesa Music Festival. And, yeah, I get to miss that one too. Damn it. Life sucks when you got to work and have babies and raise them. And, well, it doesn't suck. It's fun. But it makes it crazy when you want to do a whole bunch of other things as well. So we have fun with it. We do the best we can. If they don't like it, then, yeah, you know. I think Flo said it best, but we won't say it. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining the Yeti tonight. And join us next week.